This is Aeneas Peebles, defensive tackle out of Virginia Tech. Aeneas started at Knightdale High School out of North Carolina and was a force at defensive tackle for the Knights. In his senior season, Aeneas absolutely dominated, recording 106 tackles, 15 tackles for loss, and 21 sacks. With his outstanding play, he was awarded as the 2019 Northern Athletic 4A Defensive Player of the Year and was rated a 3-star prospect. After receiving offers from Appalachian State, Duke, Central Michigan, James Madison, and Navy, Aeneas would commit to Duke University. Aeneas would serve in a rotational starter role throughout most of his Duke career and would break out in his senior season. He'd record 43 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, and a forced fumble, and would be selected to the 2023 First Team All-ACC AP team and Third Team All-ACC as a defensive tackle. After his great season, Aeneas would claim an extra year of eligibility offered due to COVID-19 and would enter the transfer portal, committing to Virginia Tech. Aeneas would finally become a consistent starter with the Hogans, recording 31 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks, and would be a monster at the line of scrimmage. For his second year of solid play, he'd be selected as a first-team All-ACC and would be a College Football Network All-American honorable mention, and would declare for the 2025 NFL Draft. Before I move on, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to like and subscribe to never miss one of my videos. Aeneas is an absolute game wrecker at the line of scrimmage. His violent and physical rush can cause chaos, almost requiring him to be double-teamed at the point of attack with his tenacity and never-ending effort. A big reason for this is his football IQ that allows him to diagnose plays quickly and his reaction speed being on point to act accordingly. Despite his size, Aeneas is extremely agile, showing a great change of direction speed and lateral ability that can give him the ability to be a sideline-to-sideline player when needed. He's also got some positional versatility, having the ability to line up at both 3 technique and 4 technique, or even defensive end in some situations, utilizing his great hand usage and high motor to do so. And since Aeneas has played against top competition in the ACC, there are a lot of NFL teams that would love to have him on their roster. He may be able to cause chaos at the line, but Aeneas isn't exactly an amazing pass rusher, with a noticeable lack of consistent top-tier moves to get him past the defender. With this, he also tends to engage with blocks too high, which can give leverage to the opposing lineman, and can tend to get washed out of plays if he doesn't win with his initial aggressive burst. There are concerns with scouts about his lower body strength, with some worrying that he may not have the best anchor to play the run at the next level, and his size gives some concern as well, being undersized for an NFL defensive tackle at 6'1", 290 pounds, which can cause him to struggle against double teams at the next level. These issues keep Aeneas out of early day 2 and could cause him to slide further if he can't answer some of these questions at his pro day or the combine. I absolutely love Aeneas Peebles, seeing the very real potential in his game. His upside is so unbelievably high that it's actually sad to see him as low as some scouts have him. To me, I see Aeneas comparable to Jordan Davis, being an absolute force on the line that can cause offensive line coaches to lay awake at night wondering how in the world they're going to block him. But it is hard to look past his size issue, and even though it's fixable to a point, NFL scouts love to pay attention to that type of thing, even if it's too much sometimes. With that being said, I love Aeneas as a player, and I believe he's going to thrive at the next level. Having a 3rd round selection on him, possibly a 4th round selection if he slides, and no further. NFL teams search the draft every year for game changers, especially in the later rounds, and I think they'll find one with Aeneas.